Hello and good vibes. This is your Good Morning Minute. Today I want to talk about crossing your Jordan. Those moments in life where God calls you out of what's familiar and into something new. Because transition seasons require courage. In Joshua 3, the Jordan River stood between Israel and the promise God had already prepared for them. But here's what's interesting. The waters didn't part first. No, friends. Moses had to step into the water before the river opened. And honestly, that's how faith often works. We want confirmation before movement. God often asks for movement before confirmation, and from a trauma-informed perspective, that can feel terrifying. Because transition disrupts predictability, even healthy change can activate fear, anxiety, and emotional resistance. Why? Because the nervous system often associates the unknown with danger. That's why people sometimes remain emotionally stuck in environments, mindsets, and relationships that no longer serve them. Not because they want dysfunction, but because familiarity feels safer than uncertainty. But spiritually, God often uses transition seasons to stretch trust. Crossing the Jordan represented more than physical movement. It represented identity shift. Israel was no longer wandering. They were stepping into promise. And emotionally healing often works the same way. You don't heal all at once. Trust is practiced gradually. One healthy decision at a time, one honest conversation at a time, one boundary at a time, one step of faith at a time. And every step creates momentum. You see, friends, movement matters because staying emotionally frozen can keep people trapped in fear, avoidance, or hopelessness. But when people begin moving even slowly, the nervous system begins learning. I can survive this. I can trust again. I can grow. And spiritually, every step of obedience strengthens faith. You may not feel fully ready, but courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is willingness to move anyway. And God promised He will walk with you through every transition. Leaving Texas and stepping into a completely new chapter in South Carolina honestly felt like crossing my own Jordan. There were moments of excitement, but also moments of uncertainty. I was leaving behind familiarity, comfort, relationships, and routines. And while I knew God was leading, that didn't mean every emotion instantly felt easy. But I've learned something powerful. Sometimes the waters don't part until you step. And every time I chose obedience over fear, God continued making a way forward. Not always all at once, but one step at a time. So friends, ask yourself today, what Jordan am I standing in front of right now? What step of faith have I been afraid to take? Today's reminder, friend, you do not have to see the entire path before you move. Sometimes the breakthrough happens after the step of obedience. Movement creates momentum. Until next time, I'm Angelina, your life coach, sending you much love, much peace, many blessings.